Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friend.
Hey, Sincere, what are some things I can do to be a better poet? Well, get up, stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, stand up for your rights. I want you to stand up for the right to write. I want you to write your wildest fantasy while fielding endless futures of fragments, fragmented by the fragility of a free write. So I want you to free sight. Going beyond the adage of seeing is believing. What a sight for sore eyes when being blind is misleading. So I blame you for judging my book. I wouldn't blame you for the misreading. Because most times, the dissonance is in the delivery. And even when it's cognitive, sometimes the cognition feels like misery. So I want you to turn your memories into metaphor. If you go inside, you'll be surprised. I'm sure it's parts of you haven't met before. So let's be sure. Because loving yourself less isn't what they mean when they say less is more. So ultimately, what I'm telling you is to write from your core and turn core writing into choreography. Because dancing in your dreams is easier than it looks. So I want you to go from dancing with wolves to dancing with books. I want you to treat reading like breathing. Inhale your intros, exhale your episodes, so that when you binge watch your behavior, your playback don't seem that long ago. And I know that life at times seems hard to grapple. So I want you to turn script writing into scripture. I want you to turn chapters into chapels. I mean, really, if you take the time to look at you on a real straight line with a crooked view, you'd realize that Bible also means book. And if you practice what you preach, then you could really write the book of you. It's true. So if you put talent into ticket sales, when someone finally features your feelings, that's when you know they really booking you. Because you got to give you credit. Learning to run on through the sentence without very few edits, going from memories to memorials, from edits to editorials. You can find the info in the information and write on every form that ever formed in you. It's really an army of one because an entire formation really forms in you. I guess that means your mantra should be military. Warfare turn welfare, turn the sentence structure to a cemetery. You can write roses. I mean, you can really let the flowers grow. Or you can have a telltale heart and tell your heart to Edgar Allan Poe because teetering between timelines is the reasons that we have balance for. So I want you to balance out your breath and put some spirit in your speech or put some speech into your spirit. And remember that when you read you, that you might be the only one to hear it. So live on lyrics and die on deaf ears. Because especially when we hear the anatomy of a poet is a body of work embodying everything except fears. Because the only thing to fear is fear itself. So how does one be a better poet? Don't be scared to stand up and finally earn the right to hear yourself. So get up, stand up for your rights. Don't sit down. Stand up. Sincerely yours.
Hell, other than her father, I was the closest thing that she had to protection. So does me not being able to get a simple erection make me less hard? I think the fuck not. Born female, but I was the closest thing that she ever had to a man. So no, I ain't mind taking out the trash or cutting the grass. I mean, I was definitely tapping that ass, and I ain't talking about the scissors, so I cut to the chase. You see, her father could never be replaced, but now it was my job to make her feel safe, to give her a solid base. See, description didn't say born dick or must be male. And no, I ain't saying that the male species fail. I'm just saying that different ships have different voyages to sail. And well, she chose me to lead this voyage, so I pray that the water never get choppy. Striving to be the best daddy to the queen while balancing Poppy to them, and I still wouldn't want to be a him. Protecting her doesn't make me less of a woman. I'm just a little unladylike. Straight people might call me a dyke. Correction on sight. I'm just a little dog with a big bite, but let's be honest, baby. I'm just what she like. Ow.
My attitude, my over analyzing. I have daddy issues. Please, excuse me. I don't know what to look for in a man. One important thing that wasn't taught to me. I have daddy issues. Please, excuse me. Now, standing as woman, witnessing my friends take pride in Father's Day celebrating, my heart feels a pain in knowing that'll never be me. As I watch their fathers love them as beautiful queens, it's an ongoing mourning I'm experiencing. I have daddy issues. Please, excuse me. What makes a man not give a fuck about the seed that he's planting? To put that seed facing the wall in the corner on her knees, making her feel more like a heavy burden more than anything. I swear, only lesson learned is, like he did my mother, no man will abuse me. I have daddy issues. Please, excuse me. Now, no man understands me. It's hard for me to trust man. It seems like they're always lying. Only lesson learned is, like he did my mother, no man will put his hands on me. I have daddy issues. Please, excuse me. I was taught to take care of man, but was he taught to take care of me? I'm expected to be superwoman and Mother Nature, providing protection, love, and nurturing. Does my Superman not know I need the same thing? I swear, since birth, women are always fighting. We're fighting for our rights. We're fighting for our voices to be heard. We've been touching places sacred and threatened not to say a word. Walking trauma cases as we push through life, and so just because I have daddy issues, that didn't stunt my growth. I am powerful as I embrace constant habits saying I am a beautiful queen. It doesn't feel normal because it wasn't planted from the beginning. Being afraid of my admiration of my beauty in the mirror is one thing I'm working on letting go. Please excuse me. I have daddy issues. Daddy never taught me of my inner or outer beauty. It's not your fault.
Let me take out this laundry list of feelings, shred them into a million pieces, and incinerate them in the inferno of forgetfulness, because at the end of this, only I'll possess the toxicity while everyone else will go on about their lives never caring if I ever existed. Because men, even today, are expected not to care, to exhibit great amounts of physical effort without exuding any type of emotion, taught to suck it up and go with and whatever baggage you're carrying, keep going and keep that shit to yourself. Because let even a molecule of a tear be uncovered and your reputation as a man is diminished. You're judged and deemed unworthy of such a title and considered weak, forever letting how you feel slip through your lips. Because such things unravel the very fabric of the idea of men being the epitome of strength. No matter how untrue it truly is, we're obliged to sip from the Kool-Aid and cultivate this belief that men aren't meant to feel. Our existence is solely defined on how much weight we can hold on to without breaking. And if we do, we're ostracized, isolated for being genuine to ourselves and protecting our peace. Because the moment we do go berserk, no one can do anything with us except lock us in cages and throw away the key. These 5 minutes can possibly be the longest in which I ever exposed my true thoughts on this. Revealing something like this has proven dangerous in the past, and rather than encounter harsh words and cruel criticisms, I suffer in silence, showing only strength of what many think it should be, only to collapse in the corner, exhausted from hiding these true feelings.
I missed your call, so I figured it fitting to ask, can you call my heart directly? See, my heart gets frustrated with me. It's pretty angry if I happen to miss your call because nothing else is more important to me, because sometimes my eyes do the thing called sleep, and there goes my heart again, pissed off with another part of me. Next time, can you call my heart directly? I know that out of respect, we typically ensure communication with safety, but can you please just call my heart directly? Now that my heart is angry with my eyes and my measure for respect, we took a vote, and in secrecy, it wasn't much fun. I'm sure you can guess who won. Bossy Heart pulled up and pulled out the guns and threatened anyone who wanted to compete bodily any function. Hey, I have a call we're expecting, so can you please hold that P till I'm done? For the love of God and his son, please, can you just call my heart directly? At this point, my mind scarcely fears letting my body take a break to even barely, because life may free you at some point, and then you'll text me and here goes my heart. How dare you let me miss this chance to connect? Please, King, can you just call me directly? Because after most recently, who knows when Super Boss is ever gonna let us sleep or pee? Honestly, after that last meeting, failed attempt at democracy, left and right long sidebarred me, whispered in confidence and told me that heart had to tell them, too scared to breathe. And I don't know who ran their mouth, but somebody had to speak, because heart sent the all points bulletin out and systems check that it would be problems for anyone who managed to neglect to breathe, because we gotta be alive. We can afford not to be breathing. So for the sake of my sanity and all my faculties, can you please just call my heart directly? Signed, a concerned citizen of this body.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah, y'all already know we back in this thing for another week. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If it's your first time being in here, please make sure that you tap that subscribe button so you know when we lit up. Y'all already know what it is, man. If you P.P.C, then welcome back. I done missed me some y'all, for real, for real. Y'all know it's another week of Uncut Dopeness. And this week right here, G.O.P. is taking over the building. So, yeah, we got another takeover in this thing. So, it's going down, down, down. So, y'all know I ain't humping around when it comes to these takeovers, man. These, what we call them, poetic collectives, about to come through and blow the corner down. So I'm excited for this whole month right here because GOP will be in the building for the month, y'all. So it is up there. Speaking of love, it's Pride Month, it's Gemini season. All that shit got me so turned up. If you one of those things, so one, all you gotta do is be one. Turn yourself up. Y'all already know I'm two of them things, so I'm going ham all month long. P.P.C, man, thank y'all so much for that absolutely amazing vote that y'all gave. If y'all didn't see it, Shard wrote that was the rewind, and y'all already seen Sincere how he put that pen down. That's sincerely yours with the spotlight. So shout out to everybody who gave that vote and did their thing, man. It was a bomb ass show last week. If y'all missed it, make sure that y'all do a rewind for y'all damn selves. Tap in other words, is what I'm saying. So y'all know my saying, let's get it, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. My first guest is a woman of remarkable strength, a creator from Louisiana, baby, inspired by her mother's legacy. This queen has used her passion of the arts to overcome childhood trauma and loss. Her poetry and performances are nothing short of breathtaking, and her words will move you to your core, baby, while uplifting and inspiring you at the same damn time. She's not just an artist, but she's also an advocate of mental health awareness, empowering women through her Queen Poetry Slam and mental health check-ins, y'all, because you better check on a friend and check on a friend. We be needing that in our life sometimes. And tonight, y'all know she's here to join us on this journey of resilience and determination. And she raises her voice to make a difference. And tonight ain't no different. We about to rise up because Myra Minark is in the building, y'all. I think I said that thing right. Let's get it. Let's go. Queen.
You did.
Okay, then. We in there. A little practice made perfect, baby. A little practice made perfect. How you feeling?
Yes. Amazing.
I ain't even gonna care. I've been waiting on you, girl. I have been waiting on you. So this right here is too lit right here. Cause you know, some of these people, I'm gonna tell y'all, P.P.C, and we booked for the season. So some of these people have been on my list for months on top of months on top of months. So I just been thirstily waiting on their time to come around. And this queen is one of those people that I'm ready to hear her shine. Y'all heard how that speed round went, so you already know it's up from here. So how long have you actually been doing poetry, Queen?
I've been writing since I started actually writing music. Okay,
so music was your poetry, and then you wait a minute. Wait a minute. So music was your poetry. So what made you take the sound out and just make the voice the loud?
You gonna hear me?
Okay, come here. I like that.
And I want you to hear me. I don't. Sometimes I need a little instrumental, you know. But for right now, you need to hear what I gotta say. So, I'm definitely gonna get back to that. It's coming, but for right now, yeah. I'm trying to tell
y'all, if I could sing on top of this poetry, baby, ain't no stopping these words right now. But if I could do a little mama and then come and give y'all what I got, y'all would be in trouble, man. Y'all might be trying to, you know what I'm talking about? I'd be out here trying to woo, 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 and sing, everybody up out of, never mind.
And you woo. That's all right. That's all right.
That part right there. All right, so Queen, what's the first piece you're gonna give us tonight before I bring you back around to ask you some more questions?
This piece, actually, I am an advocate for endometriosis awareness. I do have it. So in the midst of dealing with my pain, I started writing while I feel that pain. And so this piece, actually, part of it is a song and the rest is poetry. So
we about to get a double take in this thing. I'm loving every minute of it. So for everybody who don't know what endometriosis, yeah, I'm gonna mess that all up. Say it again and give us an old definition of that thing, please, Queen.
Endometriosis. It is disease that some women have. It is when the outside of your endometriosis, the outside of your uterus, the lining, actually grows on the outside, and it causes infertility and painful cycles. I actually had to take a trip to the hospital for it this year. So I actually started a endometriosis awareness event that I'll be hosting each year. It's My Scars Tell a Story. And I already have my women lined up for next year. So be on the lookout for that. My goal is to bring awareness to our community because it's a lot of our women that go through it and they don't even know they have it. So my goal with this past one that happened, I had women that make teas for it, do yoni steams, you know, women that give you the whole 911, the whole 411 on it, everything that you need. They had it. So I'm excited about next year. And that is another thing that I advocate for. And I'm proud to say that it's something that I'm not ashamed of because it's a lot of women that don't talk about it. So
Thanks. As you shouldn't be. There's a lot of things out here in our community that we need to bring the light upon just so people will know that they're not alone because we don't know what everyday struggles people have and just the strength that they have to be able to wake up in pain and keep moving says 1,000 about a person. So I commend you. I take my hat off. Anything that P.P.C can do to support your movement, you definitely let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because we be in the building too. You heard me?
I hear you.
All right, well, let me get up out of here so you can talk about it. Yeah.
Last night, my baby came in visitation dream. Mama, don't cry. Mama, don't cry. Mama, don't cry for me. Last night, my baby said to me, Mama, your strength is empowering. Oh, Mama, I hold you. Mama, I hold you. Mama, I hold you while you sleep. Last night, my baby came in visitation dream. Mama, don't cry. Mama, don't cry. Mama, don't cry for me. The elders say, when are you going to have a baby? Or, it's far too late for you. They have no idea the amount of pain each month I have to endure. It all started with one bite of tasty fruit. A pain some women walking this earth must go through. The doctor played laser tag to strengthen my chances of giving birth. It's deeper than that. I feel like I walk with a curse. I always wondered what a child would be like coming from me. Born from a creative. I'm not picky. I'll take a king or a queen. Sometimes the things we desire aren't meant to be. Endometriosis is a curse, skipping generations and chose me. I've accepted the pain that comes along each month to remind me there's too much scar tissue, so I give birth to my poetry. There's a lot of women walking around that don't speak that are just like me, feeling like less of a woman, less fruitful, not multiplying. Be careful what you speak to the childless like me. These are the cards we were dealt under the magnifying glass of judging. They say, if I don't bear any children, I'm not living. They find out my age and they get more insulting. But I know it's other children out there that need me. Assignment understood. I'm a part of the village that helped raise me. A fairy godmother, a rescue to the babies in need of guidance and love that wasn't shown to me. The red dragon hates the woman and has cursed those who can't birth like me. The red dragon makes a painful visit to remind us monthly. The red dragon hates the woman experiencing pain while she's birthing. The red dragon hates the woman who's had countless miscarrying. The red dragon leaves an after effect of too much scarring. To the red dragon. I can handle the pain you love to put on me. I am woman. Enduring pain is second nature to me. There is no cheat code to this game, you see. Fuck a IVF. I'm nobody's science project. I refuse to be. Scar tissue is there, mentally and physically, to constantly always remind me, no matter what, Red Dragon, this pain will never stop me. Peace.
Man, that shit just blew through here like a lonely $20 bill on the way to a stripper to the pole. In other words, it mattered. Let's go.
Yo, that piece right there definitely mattered. If y'all didn't understand what the queen was talking about, y'all might need to go back and rewind that thing. It takes a lot of strength to go through something like that and keep on pushing. So big love right here for you right there, queen, for even opening up and giving us that piece right there, man. I love it. Y'all know we're going to keep the show rolling. My next king, yo, I had the pleasure of meeting and seeing this king perform. And y'all know Cap, he's literally larger than life. Not because my ass little. I don't be thinking nothing like that. I'm not that small. I'm not that small. I'm up in there, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it ain't had nothing to do with my size. I'm just saying that his voice definitely matches his. I mean, King faces his fear every time he spits. And with 25 years under his belt, I'd say that this New York native might be as cold as they come. If I had to sum him up in one word, I'd just say powerful. His story ranges from the spectrum of emotions, giving you his keen insight into his soul, also known as the walking volcano. This tremendous voice and free-flowing performer is nothing but a soulful explosion. And tonight, he about to erupt right here on the corner. So tonight, y'all help me welcome Mr. Todd Black King. Unmute. Where my flyer? Hold on, let me find it. Because I'm going to play my fly. I'm going to play that thing every show that I can play that thing.
You just gave yourself your own rewind because we want to hear what you got to say too. But you got to unmute it so we can hear what you heard, what you said when you said it.
All that right there because you was talking, but we ain't hear nothing because you had that mute button pressed.
I didn't say nothing yet.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, you was pressed and I seen it. So, come up here live and lit.
Good.
I wanted to play my flyer, huh? Just go on and say
okay.
it. You can
That's all right. I'll be the lamb to the slaughter.
How's it going tonight, King?
Blessed to be here. Thank you for inviting us.
Hey, man, I'm blessed to have y'all in the building, for real, for real. I told you, this is going to be an absolutely amazing takeover. I feel it. I feel the energy already. I mean, we came in here smudging. We came in here setting the mood. I was like, oh, the ambiance, yeah, let's go open it up. Open me up. Let's do this. So I'm just loving how y'all even come in the house. So, you know what I mean? It's okay to take over my house when you come in the right way. Take your shoes.
We take off our shoes.
Take your shoes off and get your smudge on. You know what I mean? If you know that, it's all right to come in here and take over a little bit. So 25 years under your belt, King, that speaks volumes. I don't even know if you saw my face the second time when we was at the circle and we were talking. Like I was getting my little, I had my little pen out. I just went there. You see, I was writing, but I had my stuff out, taking a little notes and stuff. Because 25 years is amazing to just be able to make your pen leak and still be relevant. I have things to say. So, like, how you doing it? And how does it feel?
Poetry is therapy. Poetry is a way to express yourself when silence hits you like a Mack truck going downhill with no brakes.
I'm trying to say, you come here. You just said a mouthful just then, man. And everybody know it. Poetry has always been your side chick. You run the poetry anytime you're going. I know I do. It's always been anytime I'm going through something, poetry is probably the first person to know about it. The truth anyway. Because I might tell you, mother sucker, something. But when I write it on that paper, damn it, it's all natural and all raw. You hear me? So you got to love that. I think that is absolutely amazing. So if you had one place out of 25 years that you performed that you would say was the absolute amazing, like, what would that be? Where was that?
At my father's funeral.
I didn't expect that one because I was gonna say, let me visit this place. I don't want to, So what made that stand up and stand out so much for you?
It actually, performing at my father's funeral showed me one or two things, and I'll speak on one. Second, it was freeing. It showed me that I could speak my mind, whether it be poetically or not, and be free. And I could release everything on these pages.
And that you can. That is the absolute truth right there, y'all. No cap. You already know I'm sending love all the way from here. The fact that it opened you up like that and it's such a place in your life to let you know that it's okay to live on this paper. So, like I said, I take things in my own way, and I absolutely love that experience for you, that you were able to bond with something so powerful at that time. While losing something so powerful. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. What's the first piece? Because you're gonna have me over here in my fields and stuff. What's the first piece you're gonna give us tonight, Todd?
It's gonna be my father.
All right, let's do it then.
If you haven't realized it yet, if you're still trying to figure it out, you are in the presence of greatness. I am Todd Black. I burn with black flames. I am the walking volcano, vice president and member of the Galaxy of Poets. And I'm drowning in a river that weeps, lamenting silently while eternity sleeps. For every day I lose a little bit of my passion, but it's every second that I lose a little bit of my sanity. I am dead. I am dead, a lifeless, soulless creature that dwells in the shadows of darkness, for to be in the light of some darkness would be to savor some sweetness of some happiness. But I guess my misery asks for something less. For as misery loves company, I must be a truly beloved guest. For every day my passion for life is put to the test. You see, my father who was named after the prophet with wisdom sprinkled with the sands of time, cannot be here tonight or any night to listen to me rhyme. So it's with a saddened hand that I write these pieces. I gain some pieces. I think about my beloved deceased. 6 feet lay between us as I try to whisper to him, with words that flood like frightened butterflies as I try to harness them. Damn, I wish I had him back again, to hear the words only a father could say, to hear his wisdom like music into my ear, to regain what life is so suddenly taken, something so very dear. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchase of God, washed in his spirit, washed in his blood. To be in the front pew waiting for the casket to close, tears running down my face and snot down my nose. I don't care who sees. I don't care who sees. This is my father. This is the person who cared when nobody else cared to bother. This is the result from a visit from death, that Arctic angel that stolen and frozen his very last breath. And as I look in the closed eyes, I see only a shell, for he's in paradise, leaving me in an earthly hell. I call for him, but I know I can't bring him back. And I know in the future that my sorrow and grief will surely build up and stack. So sometimes I have to take a step back because I can't do this. Y'all not understanding my father was not meant to go in. Sometimes I find myself on bended knee crying, begging, pleading, please. Wake my father from his earthly sleep and return to me with silence deep, but no response. No response, just the silence that brought my father to a deathly slumber. And now we're all here together to say farewell, father, brother, husband, friend. It's with love that you cared for a family, and it's with love that you cared to the very end. I love you. This is my story. This is my song. praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. I love you.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, that piece right there was written with love. It was spoke with love. And I appreciate y'all for coming on here and showing me love tonight, man. I'm y'all, they got me in my little field. Y'all see it. It's coming. I'm about to I'm gonna go behind scene and do a little something in a minute, you know, when I get off of this camera. But it caught me a little off guard. Thank you for that though, King, because yeah. I done had them days, man. Ooh wee. I done had a plenty of those. So thank you. My next guest, y'all, I ain't even got a bio for my next guest, because my next guest right here, right now, is what I call a special guest. She actually gonna come on next week, but she say my people can't be in the building if I'm not in the building. So I hope tonight she ready to be in the building. If she cut that camera on, you know what I'm talking about, then I see we ready. If she don't cut the camera on, then act like I ain't said nothing that I said when I said what I said. Oh shit. I seen the camera come on, y'all. Let's get it. It is that Queen Shay. What up, Queen?
Hello.
She told me, she
Hello.
said it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I seen my people, so I just need to tap in. I said, say less. The corner is definitely the place where we tap in and do our thing. So let's do this. Queen, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed.
Okay.
Blessed to be here today. You know, life always lifing, but it's good to take a minute and be in connection with people that you love and care about. Like this is my family right here. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Let me hit Poppy up because I I was out of the loop on this one, so I'm just glad that I was able to see that flyer in time so I can,
Hey,
you
ain't no
know,
lie. You could have hit me up while the show was going on. I'd have been like, link sent, press button now. Let's go. Yeah, it's just that easy for certain people. You know what I mean? It ain't, so
I
but I just love the fact that then they get a sneak peek tonight because you actually gonna come on here next week where I will give y'all her full bio, run that thing all the way down, let y'all know who she is, why she really in the building, and what's happening with her. You know what I mean? And about this tour. You know what I mean? That she just came off of a little bit of, and they going back on. We're gonna talk about so many different things come next week. But tonight, she gonna give y'all a piece tonight, just to give y'all a little sauce, give y'all a little flavor of what y'all got coming next week, Queen. So, what's the name of this piece you giving tonight?
this piece is called Mine.
Well, let me get on up out of here, so she can be about her.
Just one of my shorter pieces, but it's one of my favorite. For those of you who may or may not know, I am a domestic abuse, an advocate for domestic abuse, and this is one of those pieces. How dare you touch me that way? This body is mine, despite what you say. You can't beat me and make me say those words you want to hear because love, it can never come from fear. This body is mine to give. This body is where I live. Each and every part of me is a precious jewel, and you can't make me give it to you. So don't dare touch me with those hands, because beating me and raping me don't make you a man. You tried to reduce me to a scared child in my body you did define. Well, how weak you are invading me for power. This only tells me that you're a coward, afraid to do what's right as a man. So instead, you try to control me with your hands. Well, listen to me. I can't be controlled. My mind is too strong and I am too bold. This is my body, my heart, my body. You will cease to exist if ever again you touch me. I give you fair warning only one time. This body, this heart, this life is mine. Thank you, thank you.
Boy, I feel you on that shit. That gave me chills. Ooh, wait. Thanks.
Yo, that piece literally gave me chills. Not just the fact that she got up here and talked about something that, again, we have to start talking about these type of things in our community. But if you heard the piece, she took her power back. She was letting you know it's no longer, nah, not today, fool. It ain't happening today. And I absolutely, again, love the fact that they're opening the floor up to so many different topics and so many different things. If y'all don't know what the Galaxy of Poets is about, y'all finding out tonight. It's all about health, starting with your mental health. Making sure that you okay up here. Things that we don't. It's all right to go see a good old counselor, shrink therapist, whatever you want to call it. It's all right to do that, y'all, and be about that life. I'm going to tell you one thing I learned. Here's two things for sure. I ain't never had to worry about them telling nobody my business. I pay their ass to keep their motherfucking mouth shut. And then on top of that, even if they do tell them peoples, I don't know none of they people, so who cares? I be in that thing laid back like, this week was hard, y'all. For real, no cap. But y'all know we going to keep this show rolling. My next queen is the host with the most, y'all, because I absolutely love when I'm in her space. For real. She's a spoken word artist, slam poet, author, not just one, but 2 books under her belt. Letting you know a lot can happen in 47 seconds while helping parenting with anxiety. Lord, I done got emotional. See what I'm talking about? Y'all got me up through there. Letting you know it's okay while parenting with anxiety, little ones. And oh yeah, guess what? She's also a doctor of education, trained in others in medical and health first. Hey, bruh. She is also a proud board member of the Galaxy of Poets, where she serves as the director of mental health and wellness, ultimately guided by the principles of health is everything. So y'all already know that's your mind, that's your body. And tonight, she here to give us a little piece of her soul. So y'all help me welcome Essence of Poetry.
Hey, what's up, Queen? Listen,
man, tonight
not
is
gonna play them to keep their mouth shut.
Yo, I'm loving the vibe in here, man. We have touched bases on so many different things. Y'all got me emotional, man. I gotta calm myself down because y'all have really took it there. Like it's been like this right here, and I love it because we gotta open up sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we gotta stop closing those doors, and it's okay to breathe, and it's okay to have those moments. So thank y'all for allowing me to have a couple moments with y'all last tonight. You heard me.
Thank you back, Queen. Let's get it.
So 2 books under your belt. 2 books. 47 seconds. I think that's the second window. And then we have the parenting book. What made you go in those 2 directions?
Well, I'm a little bit different. When I was a child, I used to read the dictionary and like the power of words. The Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and we have the ability to speak life. We really do. And so using your words or using your advocacy as your voice is really important. And I decided to write 2 different types of books because, we're multifaceted beings. We go through a lot of different things in life. Everybody wants love. It's a place in our being that desires love. We just do. And 47 seconds is a very interesting take on, all the
end. Bro, let me see it. Don't just talk about it. There we go. 47 seconds. Y'all
yes. 47 seconds. My first poetry book, first and only poetry book. And this basically just, y'all, I have a dog. And
we here. I got some too. I breed dogs, so it's okay. We dog friendly around here. Sometimes we be dogs. You know, never mind. Different story, different story.
It just is what it is. We
All
here at
right,
this
so
point.
so
But
47 seconds is basically a love. It takes you through a journey of love and
yes,
life
it
a little
takes
bit
you a journey of love.
in
Inside
47
and
seconds,
outside
bro.
of love, being in love, falling out of love, all the different intricacies of what love is really all about. And I love
Facts.
this book because it puts us in love, it takes us out of love. There's intimacy, there's non-intimacy, there's all the different components that go into what it is to be in love. The
Facts, bro.
second book is Parenting Anxiety in Little Ones.
Who at
And
the door?
that
Who at the
particular
door?
book,
Who the dog barking at? Cause now I want to know. We're gonna
like,
be
who
in your
outside
business.
my house?
I see we gonna be look, the dog that made you leave out. Ain't that about
Still
it?
made me leave out the house. Listen, because we're gonna get into this second book.
I'm
Listen,
trying to tell
this
you.
book, Parenting Anxiety in Little Ones, I was able to write this particular book because there's a lot that we talk about as it relates to mental health and wellness, parenting and anxiety. And a lot of us don't know what it really means to parent a child with anxiety. We don't know enough. They don't know enough. They're trying to figure out what's going on with them. We're trying to figure out how we can help them. And it's scary. It really is. So this book is a 31-day journal that takes you through 31 days of dealing with a child that has some type of special concerns or needs or anxiety, etc. And it's really about you, the parent, working yourself all the way through that process so that you can be the best possible parent or guide that you can be for that child, even though you're learning and they're learning.
Oh, that sounds absolutely amazing because people don't even think that kids would have anxiety. So
Right.
that's not something that you would think of, just to come off the top. But if you have anxiety, why wouldn't the little people too? So you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is a definite good guide to have out here just so that they can actually work the steps so that they can figure out how to get to a evil, just a even Kindle, because having anxiety even about going to school every day or different things can affect your education. It can affect how you learn. It can affect how you listen. It can affect just so many different things. So I think that is absolutely amazing that you have put this out. Where can people find these books?
Listen, both these books are on Amazon. You can find 47 Seconds or Parenting Anxiety of Little Ones that I call Pals. You can also check me out on my Facebook page. It is literally my cover picture. So in the background, you'll see that QR code that will take you right to the place that you need to be on Amazon.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all support the queen. 2 books up under there. Get them one at a time. Try to get a bundle deal. I'm a bundle type of person, so you know what I mean. See how you can work that thing out, especially if
I'm
it's a
with it.
book that you actually need. Make sure that you put your hands on it because it's right there. The information is right there for you. The last question I have for you, queen, is they Kona prices? Because I need to know about these here prices. Is it a Kona price books?
Anybody that contacts me and let me know that they want to get either one of these books as it relates to P.P.C, I got you. I'm gonna give you a discount on the book.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna give you both of them for $15. One of
you
them is
cannot
15.
beat that
I got
PPC.
you.
You hearing it right here. So the queen telling y'all, if y'all hit her up, put PPC somewhere in that thing. You get 2 books.
Two
Sign
books.
me up. Sign me up now. Cause you know what I'm talking about. I need to catch your eyes
Hey,
on the deal, the special. Cause I like specials and I like deals. Cause I feel
absolutely.
special. And I am a big deal. So why not catch me some? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So I be like, so with that being said, y'all make sure that y'all tap in with the queen directly. It's absolutely amazing. And that we support each other, reach one, teach one. What's the first piece you're doing for me tonight, Queen?
Listen, I'm gonna share this new piece with y'all. It's a brand new piece, never heard before. This one is called Right Hand Shooter. Y'all know I'm an advocate for mental health and wellness, so we're gonna get into it.
All right, new shit. I
No,
couldn't I
no,
couldn't leave without saying it. You know what it is. I'm out.
no. It was official. She had had enough of it. She reached the point of no return and she was tired of other people's bullshit. So she pulled the knife from her back and began to slit her wrist slow and steady. She moved it from one side to the other. She wanted to feel all the pain at once so it could smother the sounds of the cries that no one seemed to hear anyway. I can hear the sounds of your voices that there must have been another way, but let me ask you, How else does one end the pain of trauma? How does one find the light at the end when it just keeps on getting darker? She wasn't special. She was just like everyone else's daughter. Her unequivocal solution, self-imposed manslaughter. The tendons became less tightened and the muscles began to sever. The bones separated like gunmetal under the solder, but there was no blood from the cup to the saucer. She had cried red tears for far too long, and the space between her hand and her arm resembled the inside of a revolver. So she placed the knife on the table and she reached for the rounds. And with a steady hand, she placed the final bullet in the 38 and she spent the hell out of that cylinder. Her welling and swelling anger welled up, and she gave thanks for the power of the caliber. She brought the reared, ugly head of her past into alignment with the right iron sight in front of her. Tight grip, 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 tighter squeeze. And she felt the recoil of the cylinder as the hammer caught back and released. Agnostic, lyrical acrostics, double entendre, epic poetic piece of soliloquies. This girl's a gunner, and she's got a gun, and she's gonna gank a gangster with a gat for the get back on everything alliteration. And for the illiterate cat, you better watch your set, and on your hood, you better guard your mama. Because this poetry is how she deals with the drama, anger management with the limerick script. She was the writ on the court order. Her situation was the plaintiff and her pen. Her pen was the prosecutioner, judge, jury, and executioner. Lord forbid if she ever became ambidextrous, because she's a hell of a right-handed shooter.
Yo, was it just me? Or was that piece cold as hell?
Oh, it wasn't just me, baby. That piece was definitely cold as hell, y'all. Y'all see the galaxy is in the building. We about to spin the block. So y'all already know I'm about to bring Myra back around the corner. Let's do it. Yep. I see you. I mean, you can take the wheel. Take the wheel. It's all yours. The energy.
That's our
Yes.
spaceship. You gotta drive spaceship.
You already know it, man. You already know we in another dimension. We up. So, what's the second piece you hitting us with tonight, Queen?
My bread and butter piece.
My bread and butter.
Because I don't want everybody to think like the galaxy just be like sad, like y'all, we do have empowerment pieces.
Nah, man, they gonna see it. Y'all here for a month, baby. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs. We about to take their ass up through there. So you know what I mean? We gonna do the bread and butter piece. Some of y'all might know this piece right here, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go.
If you know it, say the words. Shoot. Strength of a woman, birthed many nations. Eyes fixed on who deserves her relations will prove time after time how much she loves you. Strength of a woman, beaten and raped, molested baby-making factory, birthing some children she'll never get a chance to meet, yet she keeps on going. Strength of a woman, forgiveness constant behind being badly labeled by closed eyes, refusing to see. Women hurt, time after time since birth, strength more powerful than her worth. She forgives without you saying a word. Wants your best, fingers to the bone, she's working, can make a $5 meal out of anything. Struggle drips with each tear of manifesting. Strength of a woman, powerful statement. She walks in every room upholding the quality of being physically strong in her movement. As she moves either on side or a few feet behind, weathers any storm, supports her king with pride. Strength of a woman was taught to be overlooked. Slaves taught slaves to serve without recognition. No matter how bad the circumstances, going through is all she knows to do. At night, her pillow catches more tears than you. Strength of a woman or a man, there is no comparison. This is not about competition. Since brought to this land, they turned us against us. Before us, they knew us two together are too powerful. Strength of a woman, witnessed too many hangings, bodies hung up like clothes on a wire hanger. Now they live within the trees. Strength of a woman, witnessed too many unarmed shootings, cops pointing concealed weapons at our men. Green light year-round pass for open season. Strength of a woman, doomed to get gunned down too. Strength is well known. Her voice, scary when powerful. Strength of a woman, beat down physically and mentally since Eve graced the earth. Doomed since given into temptation, cursed with doubting her worth. Strength of a woman will go without to take care of you. Strength of a woman can make something old look like new. Strength of a woman puts her hurt to the side to take care of you. Strength of a woman gave birth to a world that doesn't appreciate what her body can do. Fear to birth a child into chaos isn't something new. Strength of a woman, our ancestors were fighting for our freedom. We are the prophet of our creation, the manifesting generators with powerful sacrals. Our magic, they call it witchcraft. We about to tap into. Queen, you are woman. Glow through what you go through. As long as you walk this earth, may your purpose be boastful. May you know they find your strength downright disrespectful. Your appreciation has been neglectful. You are a queen, a monarch of generations, and whoo, man may try, but Lord, it ain't no replacing us. This is the end if the world no longer needs the strength of a woman. Peace.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you that piece was locked and loaded. I absolutely love it. Big us up, queen. We deserve it. Yeah. Let's keep this thing on going. Y'all already know we about to bring the king back up here. Let's do it. Timeless.
I'm not on mute.
No, you're
I
not
know
on
I'm
mute.
not.
I ain't say nothing either because you went on mute. I ain't get to play my thing this time. Don't worry, I got next week. And definitely not on mute when you're on the corner, man. We trying to hear everything y'all got to say. Believe that. So what's the second piece you're giving us tonight, King?
This is my voice.
This is my voice, and it needs to be heard. So let me get the hell on.
This is my voice. Nah, stop. This is my voice. And with every syllable that comes forth from my soul, may I drop words to make earthquakes tremble for within every verb, every noun, every adjective. I want the definition of me to speak clearly so those of you who sit in those seats can absolutely feel me. This is my voice, and like thumbprints are not the same, just as extraordinary as my name, but mine is a signature to every piece I write. Engraved with a spiritual penmanship that some of y'all might consider unrefined, but god damn it, it's mine. And with every breath that flows from the shell, may I give a testimony with the only weapon that no man can beat out of me. For my black ass was not meant to fit in the mold of conformity, rather to break every barrier that this world has set for me, because somebody said that being a black man was easy. This is my voice, and with every ounce of spirit in me, may my words boom with the symphonies of thunder. Let car alarms go off, and I said, fire those microphone for poetry was not only meant to say, I love you. I want my world to revolve around you. Nigga, please, when I die, I want brothers and sisters that carry weapons of mass verbalizations, loaded with an intelligence of the highest caliber. Fuck the roses and the tearful eulogies. When I go, I want to go into that great light happily, knowing that when people speak about me, they'll say, God damn, I laid it down. This is my voice. Even in silence, you can hear my words posted through my mind, and when my thoughts finally appear on a piece of paper, you now have an immortal piece of me for all the world to see. Even in anger, if I do not have the words to say, I let my middle finger do the talking. And if actions speak louder than words, then let that trusty Excalibur transform into my boombox now. Set that bitch on full blast. This is my voice, my weapon of expression that channel both compassion and damnation. And with just a push of the wrong button, this kind-hearted brother becomes that bad motherfucker, able to curse the devil out within a few rhymes, able to knock you out with a single verse so fast that I can do it in reverse. Because I am a poet, a lover of this world's vocabulary, and within each sentence I hope to bring light to this world and end this travesty of unspoken misery. Period. This is my voice. And by now, my voice is getting a little hoarse from my poem is reaching the end of its course. But look, before I let go of this microphone, understand that you shall not stand in the shadows of silence, but rather walk in the gloriness of happiness when you finally decide to use your voice. For your life was not meant for you to just sit down and let time pass you by. And if you're doing it by choice, then excuse me for taking up 3 minutes of it. Because it only makes sense to me to open my mouth and let the world hear me. For this gift that God gave me is just truly a wonderful blessing. And with it, I'm going to make a change by using the knowledge I gained and giving these unconscious messages life by simply using my voice.
I just came on here to tell you you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang.
Yo, that piece was bad. That a mother sucker, boy. I absolutely love that piece right there. For real, for real. I was gonna come up here and tell y'all I really wrote that piece. Ty just spit that shit. Believe it if you want. Nah, man. Y'all know I love this King pen. It absolutely leaks. You know what I mean? And you gotta be like that when you out here in the poetry street for 25 years. 25 whole years out here, baby. Don't sleep on that thing. I keep telling y'all that shit get colder than New York. He in hot. He in the ATL right now, though. He in hot Atlanta. You already know what it is. So y'all know we're gonna be tearing down a couple of spots. We still spinning this corner on back around. I'm gonna bring my special guest up here one more time. Let her do another piece for y'all for the one time, and then hopefully I might have somebody else trying to tap into the building. If y'all don't see, I'm trying to hesitate a little bit because you know my special guest will only supposed to go once. But somebody hit me up and said, I need to be up there. So I said, let me see if they're gonna come in here. So I'm gonna give them a little time to see if they're gonna come in the building. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and bring that Queen Shay back around this thing.
Hey, back again.
Yeah. So and then you know y'all get to get whole new pieces come next week. So she better not think that she finna spin the block with these pieces. So you know that mean you know what that mean when somebody can do a bite to bite. That mean they got bag lady. That shit heavy, baby. That's heavy. You know what that mean right now. So I'm absolutely loving it. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
This piece is called "Mess to a Message."
All right, message to a message. Let me go because we are message bitches.
Okay. As I walk through this wilderness of loneliness, hoping and praying for death, I did all I could do to try to end this life. Through it all, kept telling myself that this walk is a prize. But inside, I was feeling that was just a lie. But the divine in me told me that when I walk out of this wilderness, I'll walk out with a clear mind and eyes wide open, feeling brand new with a light. That light that shines from inside, different from the light that people say shines in me now. It will be brighter somehow. I'm coming through this trial victoriously. Now I can see my mindset changing daily. So I'll sit inside my bubble in this box, waiting for the release of these locks. Now I have myself chained to joy. And when I exit this life, I will enjoy. You see, God told me to turn my mess into a message. So I can't suppress this. I've got to share every step of this journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. walking this path hand in hand with those who truly love me, sharing every battle through poetry, turning my mess into a message like my father told me. I accept the assignment and I start right now with this. Peace of mind in an empty space beats chaos in a crowded place. The ability to be alone is more valuable than a house that's not a home. It is sometimes better to be in an empty space than to be in a miserable place. So, to thine own self be true, and never give so much of yourself that there is no more you. So, I'll continue this journey to my complete happy self. I know I'm taking the right steps because I'm no longer disappointed every morning when I wake up and still have breath. I will stay focused on my mind and forget the rest. I will wake each day knowing that I am blessed, not a shameless wreck. Guided by my Savior, I will not waver. This is a lone pilgrimage to turn my mess into a message. It's that piece.
Ooh, what the young folks say? Say less. That's what you need to do, because that poem said it all.
Boy, believe that. I told y'all it was a message, bitches. And I hope y'all listen to that one, because that's one that y'all need to kind of wake up to for real, for real. Turn your mess into a message. I absolutely love it. And I absolutely love that the king that I was kind of stalling for is in the building. So y'all already know I'm about to click him right on up here, man. The poet has spoken, has arrived in this thing. He said, pull me up. I said, say less, poet. What you got going, King? First of all, let me send all that to you. All that, all this to you. How you feeling tonight, King?
Uh, yeah, not good at all. But I was like, I don't know what else to do, so I need a release.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
So who else better to do it with but my people?
Facts on that. And you know you always welcome. I don't give a dang what's going on. If people got something to do, they can leave. The show will still be here. You know how it is. We up. So what you getting off your chest tonight, King?
Uh, I don't know if you know, but I lost one of my sons on the 21st. So I wrote something. Uh, basically what I'm gonna read tomorrow at his service. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, let's get it off your chest. And yes, I did know that, King. That's why I sent you this. I sent you this. And
I
I sent you this.
I
Because ain't
appreciate.
nothing that a person can say. Ain't
Hey,
nothing that I
hey,
can say.
I'm feeling all that.
Good.
But yeah, I'm gonna do this piece and then I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey, facts on that, man. I love how he's about to use his pen for real, to be his therapy, y'all. So let's get out of the way while he does so. Thank you so much for this, King.
As I sit here with every emotion known to this side of heaven, every thought is of you. Every childhood moment of you is replaying in my head. Where did I go wrong? See, distance created an unbreakable bond with loneliness and hurtful seconds that turned into regrettable hours that led to months of walking in the wrong directions. Now, years of missing my firstborn are waiting for me to grieve the last words your voice played for my ears were, I love you, Dad. And instead of those words painting a picture of a sun on a joyful day, it sounds more like a nightmare that will never cease, all because deceased came knocking on our door again. The cicadas are outside singing their song, and each time they visit, it will remind me of the day my son was gone. No, I'm not okay. But self harm, I repeat, self harm is not on my radar. Broken pieces of me are falling. The weight is heavy.
Oh, but God won't give you more than you can carry. What if I don't want to carry this load? I have to, though. I still have 11 souls that need me, depending on me to put everything back together again. I will bend, but I won't break. And one day I will rise from these ashes, charred, burned, unable to fly, crawling, learning how to walk again. One day I will pretend that I am okay. But that day will be a lie. My tears tell the truth as they bully their way down my face. God, can you plead your case? Tell me why you took my son away. I know. We're not supposed to ask questions. Things happen for reasons. But can somebody reason with the reasons of these reasons? You know, the reasons my heart is bleeding, the reasons I'm not sleeping, the reasons I'm fighting harder than I ever fought before. Those reasons, when you find the words to define those reasons, come find me and tell me energy never dies, but the body do. So fuck the energy. I'll never be able to wrap my arms around his body. God, what do you want from me? What is the lesson in this loss? They say that they understand. Well, show me. Show me where it says on your resume that you have lost 3 children, 1 girl, 2 boys. My firstborn is gone. Why have you declared war on me, God? You said, ask, and we shall receive. I pray, can you return their souls back to me? Can you take me instead? What's the magic word? Is it in Jesus' name? Maybe Muhammad, or how about Buddha? Which angel numbers has the code to break the matrix? I can't take this. I don't want to feel this right now. And God, I'm here to tell you that we beefing. Because my sons were crucified without asking their father. You said, I was made in your image. I didn't agree to give my sons like you gave your only begotten son to save the world. Who's being saved from my son's blood being spilled? They say you got to go through hard times to get a great reward. Well, Father, I don't want this reward. I just want my sons back. I just want to hold them one more time. It's that peace.
I ain't got no shame for that. I ain't even gonna try to play no shame for that. What I'm gonna say is that when 3 or more are gathered, baby, some things can happen. And we on the corner right now, and ain't no telling how many people going to see this. Ain't no telling how many people watching this right now. So what I'm gonna ask everybody to do right now is put a hand out and send some blessings out to my brother right here, cause he need a hand to hold him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And just know that this too shall pass, King.
I appreciate y'all. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. We appreciate your strength. Thank you. Whoo. Y'all, I don't honestly, I don't know what I would do if I was in that king situation. It shows you how strong of a man that he is. The fact that he even showed face tonight. It says a lot. And the fact that he got to stand up and do what he got to do tomorrow. Like I said, I never tell nobody I'm sorry for they loss, because that means you sorry that you ever had that person in your life. And I ain't never sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm just gonna say is everybody just send love and send a blessing, and whoever it is that you give it to, put it up there for him. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and bring Essence back around this thing. Queen.
Yo, yo, what's up, Queen?
Man, you know everything, trying to keep it rolling in this thing tonight, man. When Galaxy of Poets in the building, I'm telling you, your ass gonna get emotional. I'm
You
over here
gonna get it.
Thomason, I'm just a little emotional.
You gonna get it.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
You know, salute and shout out to the president of the Galaxy of Poets. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, sir. Thank you.
Trying to tell you, that's what I mean. He had to come show his people that he's supporting them no matter what he going through. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The strength that it took to do that, yo, it shows a lot about the king, man. His crown's still up there. It might be tilted a little bit, but it's still there. So you know, shots out and hat out, like I said. So what's the second piece you're gonna kill us with and going to close this room on out tonight, man?
We're gonna get into it. This next piece again, advocacy for mental health. This piece is called Track Star.
Track star. She's a runner, she's a track star.
Hey.
Let me run my ass off of here.
I ain't no track star. But there happens to be times when I seem to find a million things running through my mind, like which way is up? Or I never even saw that bus. I ain't never been no killer, but I don't take too kindly to being pushed. Or what if I bottled up all this aggression and turned it into something progressive? Or maybe I should channel all this energy to ensure that I don't use it to harm those who harm me. Or maybe I should become a farmer so I can buy limes and shovels in the halls and dare the cashier at the surplus store to ask me any questions at all. 1 foot in front of the other, 2 souls embrace the yellow line rubber like Colin Kaepernick. I got 1 knee down, feeling like the other is on my neck, both hands on the ground, me against the world like Sha'Carri. I'm only doing this for those who look like me. So, at the sound of the first shot, I have to admit that my first thought is to take the hit that I am dished and make something of it. You know, take that square and force it to fit in that round peg hole, never realizing that I lose something of myself with each investment of my soul, and I become less whole. Troubles and woes seem so odd, racing through the cerebellum, forcing energy under the words I run with Ahmad. I sound like a nigga trapped in the antebellum with a 21st century facade. Thoughts racing through my mind, the impossible sprints against time, not running for purposes, but running from hurts and shit, like lies and scandalous and here lies. The question is, what's worse is if, you know, what if I created this? What if I took up the wrong spaces as residents? What if I was only running to make sense and convince so that my mental banks would not have negative balances? Regardless for what my reasoning is, I run for this. I run for this. I run for this. I run to run this, to control the precipitation of my facial orifice, to flush out the negativity of my cerebral cortex, to maintain and at times regain my authority and confidence. I run so that you don't end up on a crucifix. I run for my spiritual realignment. I run till I'm completely mindless, separated from my limbs till I'm completely bodiless, till I spiritually encompass and embody this fruit of the spirit that surpasses understanding, till I have peace, till I'm at peace, till there is no remnant and no singular piece of what God never intended for me. I ain't no track star. I run for me. And you just caught these deity vibes, and in the cosmos spent a little bit of your time in what has clearly been defined as the divine essence of poetry. And that's that piece.
Well, no, it ain't no fire, man, but that shit was fire, man.
Yeah, that piece was definitely on fire. Y'all know my co-host be coming through saying it all, baby, because he know when he hears some fire. And Shim just heard some fire. You heard me. Man, what a show. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions, good, bad, and ugly. And I absolutely loved mine and enjoyed myself tonight. To be open, to be able to have feelings with people that actually understand where you're coming from. To be able to talk about things that everybody want to push off in the back of the closet that need to be brought to the front door sometimes. You hear me? You hear it knocking? It's knocking at your door sometimes. sometimes you got to open it up and let it in. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, tonight, thank y'all so much. Don't y'all go nowhere. Y'all know we finna finish this show off and end this show the right way. I was trying to think of what song, because you know I've been trying to do a song every week. So I was trying to think of what song to play tonight, you know, to try to, you know, end this end the night off. And you know, I didn't really get one. So what I will say is that I'm gonna try this one right here, cause I feel like we ought to put ourselves first. That's our mental health. That's everything we got going on. So hopefully this song queued up on the right parts, because y'all know I'm only going to play a little bit for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Don't nobody go nowhere. We in this thing. Let me see what we got.
First, I'ma put myself first. I'ma put myself first. My needs matter. I got myself. I'm enough. I'ma put myself first. My needs matter. I got myself. I'm enough. I'ma put myself first. My needs matter. I got myself. I'm enough. I'ma put myself first. My needs matter.
Hey, understand your needs matter. You better have yourself. Put your motherfucking self first. So you know what? Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And we out. It's been a show tonight, y'all. Let's do it.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.
First, I'ma put myself first.